Hello, I'm Bonnie McDonald Dixon with Storyvan TV, and I am so thrilled today to introduce you to 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐒𝐑𝐈𝐿. And we met online, and she has the most amazing company she's created called Knit Me, Sew Me. And what intrigued me, and she's going to tell you a little bit what happened this summer, of her journeys with Ducky. And Ducky is a creation of hers. And we'll talk about more of her creations, but tell us, Elise, what really got you started in these beautiful creations that you make for people that make everyone so happy?
Well, thank you for having me. The business started, basically, I've been knitting, crocheting, and sewing almost all my life. And after making myself enough sweater sets and sweaters and cardigans for my husband, I was sitting and talking to my mom one day, and I said, you know, I have more than I can wear. What do you think I ought to do? And she says, I think you should start a business. And I said, oh, that was intriguing. And I said, okay. So the first part of the business was basically baby things. It was baby blankets, bottle holders, booties, bean bags, stuffed animals. And then I branched out into accessories. And that became scarves, head wraps, headbands, hats, gloves. And then it expanded into home goods. So there's a whole line of home accessories to make your life easier at home. And it's just, I just enjoy the creating. I enjoy working with my hands. I enjoy trying to get the word out that buy handmade, shop local artisans, do things where you buy things that are made in the USA and not necessarily coming over in a shipping container from China. And that's my goal, is to share handmade, to share my craft with people, to see how much they enjoy it. And it just propels me further. It's my passion. I'm in my happy place.
That is so much fun. One of the things that I have always loved encouraging people is to do what you love to do. We're here usually once around, and when we're enjoying, and I can see it in your face, I feel it in my bones how happy you are. And you are based in sunny Southern California, but yet you ship all over the US and possibly to Canada for us Canadians, but which she'll be checking into. But one of the things I agree with you totally is, you know, when we give gifts, it used to be so much more about, you know, the right gift for the right person. And in this way, we can do the right gift for the right person with a purpose. And the handmade gift goes so much further than something from the quote dollar store. And people will actually use it and keep it. I have several things that my auntie made, and they just touch my heart every time, like a couple pillowcases. I have one of those bowl things that people make to keep your wonderful bowl of soup. But one of the most fun things that I get a kick out of what you make is Ducky. Can you talk a little bit about Ducky and what happened this summer?
Sure, sure. This is Ducky. Hopefully you can see him.
So cute.
I've made Ducky for years. He also comes in white and with different color ribbons. And then the bright yellow one, most people buy when they're going to a baby shower and they don't know what the sex of the baby is. So I was doing some networking online about one morning, and I was telling somebody about this trip my sister and I were going to be taking to Europe in July. And she said, do you have any products that you could take with you and take pictures? Kind of like Flat Stanley. And I go, oh my God, I could take Lucky Ducky. So I took one of the ducks with me. I literally schlepped him in my backpack for 3 weeks because he's too big to put in like a front purse that you usually take to Europe. You take the small ones. And I took him everywhere. And it turned into everybody on the ship wanted pictures with the duck. Every hotel we went into, we took pictures with the front desk people, our driver, the cab, our tour guides. Everybody, people we met on the ship, everybody wanted pictures with the duck. So when we got home, I worked with my social media gal, Kim, and we've done videos, short videos that drop every Wednesday. Part 13 dropped yesterday in Crotone, Italy. And so each part is one day on the trip of where we've gone. It's about, the videos are about 30 seconds, but they're really cute. And it shows where Ducky's been. And honestly, every time I travel from now on, I am taking a duck, because it's such a conversation piece and it brings people together and everybody is laughing. So that's kind of how it turned out. So now there's a contest going on that anybody who spends $50 or more, either online or at a boutique in person, their name goes into the bin to win the actual duck, meaning him. This is the actual duck that went to Europe. So that's going on right now. And I just couldn't believe how much joy this duck brought to everybody. So that was the whole idea behind the duck.
Oh, what fun. What fun. And can you imagine, though, a whole flock of ducks all over the place?
You know what? I'm thinking big, like a whole gaggle of them, you know? I'm hoping whoever wins this duck will take it on a trip and will send me pictures. So that's what I'm hoping, that whoever his new home is, they're travelers and they can kind of keep on the tradition of sending photos of the duck.
Well, on the next ducks, you ought to put a number on the bottom so that they can have the duck and flip the number up so they can see what duck number are they.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But you know, it was just something cute. I didn't think it was going to turn out the way it did, especially in July in Italy, Greece, Croatia, and Montenegro, when it was hotter than the blazes. And I'm schlepping this duck around in my backpack. But you know what? He braved the heat with my sister and I, and we all made it back in one piece.
Oh, I'm so glad. It was so much fun. Now, when you're creating and you're making these all yourself at this time?
Actually, I am. I do have someone who I hired who helps me knit. And I was lucky enough to find her through another person on Alignable. That seems to be my go-to place. And she did a knitting sample for me, and her knitting was absolutely beautiful. So she's helping me with some of the knitting projects now, because this is getting to be so big that with all the other stuff, you know, the social media, the website, you know, the e-commerce, the whole, you know, admin stuff, I can't do it all on my own anymore. So I'm still taking care of all the crocheted stuff, but Alyssa's helping me with the knitting things. And I'm just so thankful to have her.
Well, I can see a whole gaggle of knitters, you know, going on here. And this
you never know. I'm still looking.
So when I think of your products, what is the #1 seller at this moment in time?
Actually, there's two, and I have them here for you guys to take a look at. These are fingerless gloves.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool.
And basically they slide on and your thumb goes in the thumb hole, and then the glove goes pretty much down your wrist. So it keeps your hands warm, but you can use your fingers. So if you're driving, or you're walking your dog, or you're working in an office that's cold, you can keep your hands warm while you can use your fingers.
And then you can use your phone, because with regular ones, you can't use your phone.
Exactly. And the next biggest thing are these head wraps. It's called a nitty head wrap. And the cool thing about this head wrap is it's adjustable. The way it's made, there's a hole every inch. So it fits any size head. So all you do is button it, and then you just go like this.
Oh, how darling.
So the cool thing is you can wear your hair down. There's a hole in the back for a ponytail. But if your neck gets cold, you can just bring it down and wear it like a cowl.
Wow, and it's so pretty.
Yep, it's pretty, and they come in tons of different colors. As a matter of fact, I added, I think, 7 or 8 new colors this year.
Wow.
And most of them have the gloves to go with. So this is the coolest thing ever. Everybody loves them. They see them at the boutique and they're like, well, how do they work? And then when I show them how they work, usually everybody buys at least one, possibly two or more.
Right.
So this is just amazing. And the neat thing about what I do is the products are useful and they're practical. Mm-hmm. So it's not like you go to a store and you buy a box of candy for somebody and within 20 minutes it's gone. My things you can wear and use. Same thing with all the home goods for the kitchen. So I have a few things here. I have these really cute little cup cozies. A Starbucks cup. I also have mug cozies that fit a cup that has a handle.
Nice.
Okay. So these are all cotton. Almost all of the home goods are washable cotton. So you can use them and wash them and use them and wash them. I also have beautiful little scrubbies for pots and pans. But I had a client, a customer last year tell me that she uses them to clean carrots and potatoes, because you know how they have those little indentations.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes dirt gets in there and you can't get them out. She uses it for those. And then I had another customer tell me she uses it on the bottom of her feet. You know how sometimes you get that dried, crackly skin. So I thought that was kind of fun. And
I love the vegetable carrot idea, you know, potato. Yeah, that's a great idea.
These are my bowl cozies.
So those are the most useful things I've ever had.
Yep, they're crocheted bowl cozies, and they're also 100% cotton and washable. And then this will keep you from burning your hands taking things out of the microwave. And I know we've all done that.
Oh, yeah.
All done that. And then the last thing I have are Swiffer covers. So these fit wet and dry Swiffers. So you open it up, and your Swiffer goes in the little pockets here on the side.
Yeah.
On the sides. And then you use this to do your floors. So to work with a wet Swiffer or a dry Swiffer. And the nifty thing is instead of using pad after pad after pad and then throwing them out, you can use this and then throw it in the wash, and then you can reuse it time and time again, which will actually save you money on the Swiffer pads.
And it's eco-friendly then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, did you want to see kids stuff?
Of course.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, I still have some of these left. These are the pumpkins.
Oh, how
little
cute.
Mini pumpkins. The good thing about these is that they don't spoil and you don't have to clean the insides out. So you can use them as decorations year after year after year. So I have those. And then I have one of my biggest sellers are Mickey and Minnie Mouse hats. So here's a pink Minnie hat.
Oh, how cute.
Okay. This year, I also made red. People were asking for red.
Uh-huh.
And I have little Minnie Mouse purses. Here's the pink one. Go with the pink hat. And here's the red one that goes with the red hat.
Oh, so for little girls, it is going to be so much fun.
Absolutely. And the thing is that they have a nice snap on the inside. So when she puts her things in there, she can snap it. It's a big snap. So, you know, little fingers can't find that little teeny snap. So this is a pretty good size snap. She can snap it shut. It will keep everything in there. And then another one of the favorites is the best laid plans. You know how that goes. This is the tiger hat.
Oh,
how cute he is.
That is
adorable. Then I have a penguin hat. This one has a bow for a girl, but they also come without the bow for a boy.
That would be a cute Christmas gift.
Exactly. And then this is one of the owl hats. This one's in rose, but they also come in purple, green, and teal.
Very nice.
So, you know, and they come in all different sizes. And my sister, bless her heart, kept harping on me to make adult size animal hats. So now I've made them Mickey and Minnie and the tiger and the owl and the penguin. They all come in adult sizes.
Oh, fabulous.
And believe me, I have sold a ton of the owl adult sizes. It's like every time I make them and take them to a boutique, they sell, and then I got to come home and make more. So
well, kind of one of the things I love about you is you stay in contact. You've got to go to Elisa's website. We'll be showing that here in a moment. Sign up because she sends out fabulous a newsletter, and we'll keep you posted where she's at, what she's got going. And I'm telling you, one of the things that I love to share with people, and I'm starting early, got my Christmas stuff out, starting to work on it, is if you shop early, shop local, use people who are, in the US, Canada, we can support each other and de-stress for the holidays. You could do a one-stop shop here if you wanted. Get your goodies. Get them now. Don't wait. Don't wait till, December 24th. Get them now. You can have them wrapped, set aside, and that way you can sit back and have your eggnog, cup of tea, brandy, whatever.
and Bonnie, another thing that I got asked for was gift cards.
Okay.
And I just set up the gift card option on the e-commerce site. It's up at the top right next to the shopping cart. So people, if you've got somebody who's fussy, who every time you buy something for them, they hate it, they don't like it, they don't like whatever it is. But this way you can get a Knit Me Sew Me gift card, and then they can come onto the site and purchase what they would like.
What a fabulous idea, because one of the things I notice is you offer a lot of colors.
Yes.
And, people do like to choose things. And so I'm going to encourage, again, everyone, you've got options here to de-stress through the holidays, to get something very fun, practical, and a keeper. They're keepers, you don't just use it one and toss it. And people will really appreciate your thoughtfulness by choosing someone's homemade gift, handmade gift that's made with love, because I can feel it right through the Zoom meeting. At least you love what you do. You love sharing your gift of creating these beautiful items, these fun items. And we will all want to stay in touch with Elyse. And my choice, I'm telling everybody, get those little bowl cozies. You will never go wrong with those for someone, because they're just amazing. I've used them for 4 or 5 years. My auntie made me some, and I have always loved them. That's one of my favorites, but I'm going to be ordering that neck thing that you made, the head neck thing, because it's perfect for Canada. Oh, look at all these, darling. Look at all the colors. There are all these fun colors here. And you can sign up for her email, and then you get notifications, what's going on. Yeah, this is so much fun. I feel so blessed to have met you. And
me too. And one thing everybody needs to know is that if they do sign up for the email list, I do not spam. So I don't have time to send an email every day. So right now, everybody's been getting an email the end of the month. So like I just sent out the November newsletter, I think it was on Monday. And then the December newsletter will go out at the end of November. And then I'll kind of do a year-end one probably in January, and to recap the year. And then, you may not hear from me for a while, but basically I just telling everybody, you won't hear from me unless I have something to say. And that way people don't have to worry about, oh my God, she's emailing again. So no.
Right. But what I love is that you are consistent, and that they can go onto your website and order today, and know that you can make so many choices here, so many colors, so many fun items. And I love the gift certificate idea, because as we know, some people, I have a sister like that. She'd probably go, oh, I want a different color. And so this way it gives people choices. And again, support our local artisans, because it's so important to support our own economy wherever we're at. I mean, if you live in another country, support that economy. If you're here, support this economy. And
just look at all the unique things that you'll get from a local artisan that you won't find in department stores and big box retail. A lot of my things you won't find anywhere else. And that's the whole idea. If you happen to go to an in-person boutique, seek out the vendors who hand make their own things, because that's where you're going to get the best gifts.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it's just been a hoot looking at all your goodies, and we look forward to a wonderful holiday season for everyone.
Thank you.
And we thank you so much, Elyse, for joining us today on Story Van TV.
Thanks, Bonnie. Take care. It was my pleasure.